Hey there. I'm really excited to share some amazing insights with you today. In this video, we're diving deep into the incredible health benefits of intermittent fasting. So what is it? How does it work? Most importantly, how can it truly transform your health and well-being? Let's kick things off with the basics. Intermittent fasting isn't just another diet fad. It's actually an eating pattern where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting. There are a few popular methods out there, but the most common one is the 16/8 approach. This means you fast for 16 hours each day and eat only during an 8-hour window. Now, I totally get it. Fasting for 16 hours might sound a bit intense, but here's the cool part. Most of that fasting time happens while you're sleeping. You're really just skipping breakfast and enjoying your first meal around noon. It's super manageable, and a lot of people find it easier than they expected. You might even feel more energized. The science behind intermittent fasting is absolutely fascinating. When we fast, our bodies undergo a series of remarkable changes at both the cellular and molecular levels. For instance, insulin levels drop significantly, which helps our bodies burn fat more effectively. At the same time, human growth hormone levels can increase dramatically. This not only aids in fat loss, but also supports muscle gain. Plus, our cells kickstart essential repair processes that are crucial for overall health. One of the most exciting benefits of intermittent fasting is its potential to increase lifespan. Studies conducted on animals have shown that fasting can extend lifespan by up to 30%. While human studies are still ongoing, the early results are incredibly promising. But wait, there's more. Longevity is just the tip of the iceberg. Intermittent fasting has been shown to improve brain health, enhance cognitive function, reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and improve insulin sensitivity. It's a powerful tool for weight loss, and has even been linked to the prevention and treatment of certain cancers. Imagine feeling healthier and more vibrant simply by adjusting when you eat. Let's dive into some fascinating scientific studies that really highlight the power of intermittent fasting. 2019 review published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that intermittent fasting can actually trigger evolutionary adaptations in our bodies. These adaptations can lead to improved mental and physical performance, along with enhanced disease resistance. How cool is that? The researchers concluded that incorporating intermittent fasting into our daily routines could genuinely contribute to a healthier lifestyle. Another intriguing study published in Cell Metabolism in 2018 discovered that intermittent fasting has the potential to reverse type 2 diabetes in mice. The researchers observed that periodic fasting cycles were effective in restoring insulin secretion and regulating blood glucose levels. This is huge considering how many people struggle with diabetes. Now, you might be curious about whether intermittent fasting aligns with Islamic teachings. The answer is a big yes. Fasting is deeply rooted in Islamic tradition. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Fast, and you will be healthy." This hadith perfectly matches up with what modern science tells us about the health benefits of fasting. Isn't that amazing? During the month of Ramadan, Muslims fast from dawn to sunset. And this practice is a beautiful example of intermittent fasting. The Quran beautifully states, "O you who have believed, fasting has been prescribed for you, as it was prescribed for those before you, that you may become righteous." This verse really emphasizes both the spiritual and physical benefits of fasting. It's not just about abstaining from food, but also about nurturing our souls and growing closer to our faith. If you're thinking about getting started with intermittent fasting, the 16/8 method is super easy to follow. You simply pick an 8-hour eating window that fits your daily routine. For instance, you might choose to eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m., which means you fast for the other 16 hours. It's a flexible approach that can easily adapt to your lifestyle. When you're in your eating window, focus on nutrient-dense whole foods that really fuel your body. Think about incorporating lean proteins like chicken or fish, healthy fats such as avocados and nuts, colorful fruits and veggies, along with whole grains like quinoa or brown rice. Staying hydrated is key during your fasting period too. So feel free to enjoy water, black coffee, and unsweetened tea to keep yourself refreshed and energized. It's super important to remember that intermittent fasting isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have a history of eating disorders or certain medical conditions like diabetes or heart issues, it's really a good idea to chat with your doctor before diving in. It can help you figure out what's best for your unique situation. Now, let's tackle some common worries people have. A lot of folks think they'll be starving all the time while fasting. But here's the cool part. After just a few days, many people notice their hunger actually decreases. Your body gets used to the new routine, and many say they feel more energized and focused during their fasting periods. It's pretty amazing how our bodies can adapt. Another big concern is muscle loss. But guess what? Studies have shown that when you combine intermittent fasting with resistance training, you can actually keep your muscle mass intact while burning fat. Some bodybuilders even incorporate intermittent fasting into their cutting routines to help maintain muscle while shedding extra pounds. How cool is that? Let's take a moment to celebrate a real-life transformation. Meet Sarah. Just 6 months ago, Sarah was feeling overwhelmed by her weight and constantly fatigued. She was at risk for type 2 diabetes and knew she needed a change. After doing some research, she decided to give intermittent fasting a shot. Fast forward to today, and Sarah has shed an impressive 30 pounds. Her energy levels have skyrocketed, and her blood sugar levels are now back in the normal range. She happily shares intermittent fasting has completely changed my life. I feel healthier and more vibrant than I have in years. Sarah's story is not just a one-off. Many people have shared similar experiences, reporting significant improvements in their health, weight, and overall well-being after adopting intermittent fasting. They often mention feeling lighter, more active, and even happier. But wait, there's more. It's not just about physical health. Many individuals report experiencing mental clarity, improved focus, and a greater sense of control over their eating habits. Intermittent fasting is truly a powerful tool for developing discipline and mindfulness around food. It's time to clear up a common misconception that's floating around. A lot of folks think that intermittent fasting means you can just go wild and eat anything you want during your eating window. But here's the truth. That's not quite how it works. Sure, intermittent fasting can still be beneficial even if your diet isn't perfect. But if you really want to see the best results, you'll want to pair it with a healthy, balanced diet. Think of it as a partnership where both sides work together for your health. Here's a super helpful tip to ease into intermittent fasting. Start by gradually extending your fasting window. If you're used to eating breakfast at 7 a.m., try pushing it back by an hour each week. So the first week you might eat at 8 a.m., then 9 a.m., and so on, until you hit your ideal fasting window. This gradual approach can make the transition way smoother and less daunting. Now let's talk about something that's on many people's minds. Exercise. A lot of folks worry that they won't have enough energy to work out while fasting. But here's the cool part. Many people actually find they perform better when exercising in a fasted state. It might feel a bit different at first, but starting with light exercise can help you gauge how your body responds. You might be surprised at just how energized you feel during your workouts. I really want to highlight something super important here. Intermittent fasting, it's not about starving yourself at all. It's actually about giving your body those regular breaks from digestion, which is so crucial for your overall health. During your eating window, be sure to load up on enough calories and nutrients to truly support your body's needs. Think of it as nourishing your body rather than depriving it. Let's dive into another fascinating scientific study that sheds light on this. A 2019 study published in the journal Obesity explored time-restricted feeding, which is a popular form of intermittent fasting. The researchers found that this approach led to weight loss and even reduced blood pressure in individuals dealing with obesity. The participants in this study were instructed to eat only between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. each day. After 12 weeks of sticking to this routine, they had lost an average of 3% of their body weight and showed some impressive improvements in blood pressure and oxidative stress markers. This really brings us to an essential point about intermittent fasting. It isn't just about shedding pounds. It's about enhancing your overall health. Even if you're already at a healthy weight, you can still enjoy benefits like improved insulin sensitivity, sharper brain function, and reduced inflammation. It's all about feeling better inside and out. Let's take a moment to revisit the teachings of Islam because they really highlight the wisdom of fasting. The renowned Muslim physician Ibn Sina, who's known in the West as Avicenna, wrote extensively about the benefits of fasting in his famous medical encyclopedia, The Canon of Medicine. He pointed out that fasting can help balance the humors, purify the body, and sharpen the mind. Isn't it fascinating how these ancient insights resonate with what modern science is discovering today? It really shows how timeless these ideas are. Now, let's chat about some potential side effects that can pop up when you first start intermittent fasting. It's not uncommon for some folks to experience headaches, irritability, or even a bit of difficulty concentrating. But don't worry too much about it because these symptoms usually ease up after a few days as your body gets used to the new routine. Staying hydrated is super important during this transition. Make sure you're drinking enough water and eating enough during your eating window to help minimize those pesky effects. And here's a pro tip for breaking your fast. When you do finally eat, make sure to go for a balanced meal packed with protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. This combo will help stabilize your blood sugar levels and keep you feeling satisfied for longer. Remember that intermittent fasting is just one tool in your health toolbox. It works best when paired with other healthy habits like regular exercise, managing stress, and getting enough sleep. Think of it as a holistic approach to your overall wellness journey. Let's look at one more transformation story. Meet Ahmed. A busy executive, Ahmed struggled with late-night snacking and constant fatigue. He started intermittent fasting, doing the 16/8 method. Within a month, he noticed he had more energy throughout the day. His late-night cravings disappeared, and he lost 10 pounds without changing what he ate just when he ate. Ahmed says, intermittent fasting has given me a structure that makes healthy eating so much easier. I feel in control of my eating habits for the first time in years. Stories like Ahmed's really shine a light on an often overlooked benefit of intermittent fasting. It can genuinely simplify your life in ways you might not expect. With those clear eating and fasting windows, many people find they spend way less time thinking about food. Imagine not constantly planning your next meal or worrying about what to snack on. Instead, you can redirect that energy towards other important aspects of your life like hobbies, family time, or even just enjoying a good book. When you embrace intermittent fasting, it can feel like a breath of fresh air. You're not just gaining health benefits, you're also gaining mental clarity and a sense of freedom. In conclusion, intermittent fasting is a powerful tool for improving health, increasing longevity, and enhancing overall well-being. It's backed by solid science and aligns beautifully with Islamic teachings. It has the potential to transform your health in ways that go beyond the scale. Remember to start slowly and really listen to your body. Consulting with a healthcare professional is a smart move if you have any concerns. I hope this video has given you valuable insights into the fascinating world of intermittent fasting. If you decide to give it a try, I'd absolutely love to hear about your experience. Leave a comment below and let me know how it goes. Remember that small, consistent changes can lead to big results. Here's to your health and well-being. Till next time, take care and stay healthy.